What's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, if you are Simon Gabodia, you should have literally just minded your crusty ankle business and just went along. Y'all, Simon has been in these streets dragging Porsha, and I was like, you know what? We love to see it because, baby, you wanted all Fallon's problems, and now you got it. But forget all that because, as usual, Simon crossed the line and let his anti-blackness be known. And, baby, I'm surprised nobody is not calling that man out. Do you know that this son, do you know that this scammer, this thief, this debtor, this propagator of myth and fantasy, this person that puts false bios written by himself, which makes it look like he is written by a 2-year-old, had the nerve to not only disrespect Porsha and her African-American descendant of slave roots, but disrespect all of ours. I'm sick of this. How desperate can people be? I don't care how many scammed private jet flights he'll give y'all. I don't care how many drinks he'll pay for. Can you not ask your boss for a raise? Why are you entertaining this old man that don't like American Black people, that don't got respect for American Black people? Probably because he's mad that he don't even rank on the level of American Black people. I feel like in my heart of hearts, if Simon could snap his fingers, he would be a light-skinned Latino man, but he can't. So he's dealing with the cards he scammed. And he's literally inflicting pain and drama onto one Black woman at a time. And no, I'm not talking about the skin complexion. I'm talking about African Americans, descendants of slaves. Let me tell you what this man, who literally just put on lotion probably one time so he could try to clown people in his Instagram post. Little does he know he ended up clowning himself because his skin still can't react to the moisture because it needs 7 to 10 days to seep in. Let me get into this because I can't. Also, if you are interested in the drama about Simon and Porsha, I do have a playlist. No, Simon has not paid me off. I actually literally just got bored because once I know that I walk like a duck, talk like a duck, quack, quack like a duck, quack, quack, quack like a duck, I'm like, okay, like problem solved. Next case, right? Because girl, Kate Middleton's missing. And the Royals, if we thought what was going on with the Atlanta Housewives and U.S. gossip is messy, baby, this got a missing princess. This got an alleged abuse prince. This has disowned people. This has everything you want, including inbreeding. Listen, baby, flowers in the attic ain't have nothing on the British royal family. So, you know, I've been minding their business. But Simon literally woke me up out of my coma. Woke me up out of my coma and was like, listen, first of all, how come nobody, do we not know? I don't understand. Is money that important? Do y'all need part-time jobs? I can hire if y'all want. Do y'all need, and I will pay you more. And from what I heard with Simon and his employees, you got to take the company snake along with that $2.50. Simon insinuated that Porsha's last name was unseasoned. Somebody said, Unc. That's another thing. How fucking pathetic are people on Instagram that you in a scammer's comments trying to curry favor? Yo, the man with one eye. And in the land of the blind, the man with one eye is king. He said, Unc, the ex-wife really went from Gabadia to Williams again. Who goes from an ethnic ancestral name to an unseasoned name? Now, let me break this down, right? Let me take this down. First of all, this was probably Simon's burner account saying that because I ain't never seen a Black person say that. Second of all, an ethnic ancestral name, what's that supposed to mean? Because I know my history. I know Simon doesn't even know that Cinco de Mayo really isn't even Mexican Independence Day. I know as much as Simon tries to front and cloud like he's an educated man, he is not educated and he scammed his way. Baby, you might have gotten an accounting degree and been able to count 1 + 1, but baby, history, philosophy, eloquence. That is not your forte. It's not. And you can pay as many people as you want to sit there and clap with their hands out, waiting for that next $5 you're going to drop in it. But baby, we all see the intelligence. And that's why you stay with little-minded people and troll accounts you're probably running yourself, because the material's just not there. The material's just not there. The material's just not there. In any case, ancestral, I know African American history. And when I say African American, I mean Black. As much as y'all want to be like, oh my God, descendant of slaves. Yeah, that's right, bitch. We are. And look what we built up. Look what we built up. We had the whole world against us and still built an empire, a culture. Yes, America, we built a culture, vibrancy. The whole world wants to be us. The whole world copies us. And we did that with the world's foot on the neck. What did you know what? We're not even going to turn this into Nigerian Black American, because we talking about Simon's dumbass. What did you do with your ancestral name, Simon? You took your ancestral name, and then named yourself an unseasoned first name. You literally came here, Kunta Kinte, and then decided to turn yourself into Toby. And you're talking about an unseasoned name? Porsha's name, and I'm so mad he got me here defending Porsha. Porsha's name is a legacy of a man stronger, better, smarter, faster than you will ever be, than he will ever be. That's what Porsha's name literally signifies, like every other Black American's name, the way we truly got out the mud, truly pulled ourselves through the bootstraps, truly, generationally, ancestral, faced horrors you couldn't even imagine. Sir, you literally couldn't even deal with the fact that girls were clowning you because you were serving 2 pieces of biscuits, 2 wings and a biscuit at churches. So your ass turned to fucking scamming and hustling. You couldn't even handle being clowned and turned to a life of crime. You can't even handle people judging you for your wit, your looks, your charm. So you literally decided to do everything you could to get you to rub your 2 pennies together to get a car because people wouldn't respect you on your own. And you got the nerve to be talking about an ancestral, unseasoned name? No, baby. Those names literally share a history. And a history that eventually all will have to account for. But you know what? Let's roll back to clowning Simon's dumb self. You literally talking about an unseasoned name. Imagine a poser, scammer, convicted fraudster clowning Porsha for an unseasoned name. And God, it makes me so mad he got me out here defending Porsha. But I'm not. I'm defending my people. Porsha just happens to be one of them. Okay? When you chose an unseasoned name to be your first name because you're so desperate to fit in, you're so desperate to be, you're so desperate. You're one of those people, in my opinion, that worship at the shrine of whiteness. You know you can never really get to whiteness, so you worship at the shrine of being Latino. You know you can't get to that, so now you worship at the shrine of being what? Light skin? You know you can't get that. Now you sitting here trying to literally start colorism wars between your brown-skinned wife and a light-skinned Habishi. Now you're trying to decide, do y'all see how sick this is? The fact that you are literally putting a woman out there, that the only difference between her and Porsha is she got lighter complexion and she got long hair naturally. And this little muggle, sorry if I offended muggles, is out here talking trash and y'all letting him and not dragging him. Remember when but then again, this is all Porsha's fault. Because remember when Simon went in on Black women talking about they're bitter and this and that and ugly and all? Go watch my video about it. Simon never liked Black women. And I mean Black, you are African-American descendant of slaves. He never liked Black women. He don't respect us. He don't respect our culture because he's ignorant. The same way Haitian, Jamaican, Caribbean's culture has been around just as much as Black American culture. Just as much. But you'll recognize that as a culture, and it is a culture. But baby, we have our own culture too. And because you are not studied, because you are not measured, because you are not educated, and don't tell me because he knows how to add 2 + 2 and I got an accounting degree. Simon is an ignorant mofo. And y'all letting him play in the face, and the girls that are letting him do that just to get some rent money. God dang, did we need to put it there or GoFundMe? Imagine talking to a woman that has the name of a civil rights icon. Simon turned to a life of crime because people were clowning him that he smelled like chicken grease and probably back then had ashy feet. Don't blame me, blame the U.S. immigration. They're the ones who put him on blast. Simon literally lied, scammed, and did everything he could to actually be in this country so then he could then start to run bigger scams. He's not even supposed to be. You don't even go here, sir. Unseasoned names. Unseasoned names. How ignorant. Again, there is a trope going around of ignorant people that say that Black people are a culture devoid of father figures, devoid of history, devoid of their ancestors. That is the trope he is feeding in. He's also feeding into colorism. Now, this is all my opinion. Go look at his own stuff and see if you believe. But it makes me mad that ugly little ninja sitting here doing this, playing in our faces, and we letting him. Yes, I blame Porsha because you unleashed this. You literally gave that man a pedicure and got him thinking he looked like Denzel. Baby, I hope every woman, an unseasoned name, a man that looked like that, smelled like that, shaped, got a body like that. Baby, you can drape yourself in the finest linens. I see it. Got a body like that, sound like that, dance like that, move like that, do kiss like that. So many things we can drag this man over. And we haven't even gotten to what the U.S. Immigration Court said. And baby, ain't it allegedly, because that was in the final documents. Go ahead and check out the full court documents if you don't believe me. Who picked an unseasoned name because he chose to move Iori and Gilbodia out of the way and wanted to be known by like Simon. And you clowning someone that came from a legacy that but real talk allowed your crusty, busty, musty, dusty self to come to America. Oh, you didn't know that civil rights paved the way for immigration, especially from African nations, because out of all the immigrants they were willing to let in, Africa was the last. And I don't say that to clown any African. I say that to clown MF and Simon. Baby, Simon is a mess. He's literally showing a girl that's light-skinned and just starting colorism wars of his dusty self. Ugh. He said, if my post upsets your sensibilities, unfollow button top left. Baby, we never followed you. And you know what the funny thing is? Simon is literally ready for his 15 minutes of fame. And I can't wait for Porsha to get on Housewives, destroy you, destroy your reputation, destroy everything, and turn you into one of the most hated men in America. And it's not going to be hard because, baby, we don't even like you to begin with. I can't wait. You doing all this stuff, you posting. You really think Porsha don't know the number to the IRS? You really think Porsha don't know the number to immigration? You really think Porsha don't know? You saw what Porsha did to Nene. You saw what Porsha did to Nene. And Porsha and Nene got history. Porsha and Nene low-key actually like each other, even though they both are the same person. You saw what she did to Nene. Nene was blacklisted and she tried to make sure Nene ain't never get a job again. You really think she letting all these antics go? Keep going, Simon. Keep going, simple Simon, the ancestral name you hold up so well, since you want to sit here and talk about Black Americans, right? The ancestral name you disgraced. Did your mama know you were running scams? Did your daddy? Talking about lovely day, showing himself on a damn private Delta Blue flight. Sir, nobody cares. No, but the funny thing about Simon is he hasn't seen so little life that you literally brag about things that is the regular. For the people you want to be, that's the regular. That's the regular. He said in parts of Nigeria, people believe that the Iroko tree was the first tree that God showed to human beings and that it brings forth souls for the newborn. An Iroko tree and I have much in common. Simon swears he is Maya Angelou. He wants to be the voice of a generation. And that's how you know Simon's effing dumb. He's already proven he doesn't understand history. He doesn't understand legal consequences. He doesn't even understand the US law. He's just an idiot. The emperor has no clothes and he doesn't have lotion either. And listen, y'all can sit there and kiss that man's feet. I don't care. Please start a fan club. Elect him to be president. But y'all must be crazy if y'all think I'm letting someone sit there and clown the Black American experience, all because, like I told y'all, and I truly believe this, that Simon doesn't respect Black people. He definitely doesn't respect Black women. I'll tell you one thing. When's the last time he tried that with an African woman? I repeat, is this thing on? Is this thing on? When is the last MFing time Simon tried this with a daughter of the kingdom of Benin? When's the last time he tried this with, right? A daughter, Niger, don't carry. When's the last time he tried this with any African woman? When? He doesn't. He plays in Black women's faces. And not y'all, but the slow people in the back let him. Get the F up. Have some respect for yourself. Stand the F up. Oh, it's disgusting. Anyway, we stand tall. No shaky. Man, listen, Simon is a has-been old loser trying to recapture his golden days. But the gag is this is the best his life is ever going to get. Baby, let him spend his last penny. And for those Black women that are desperate enough, holding out a handout, please, y'all can go date. Y'all can go date a racist old white man, and it still won't be as demeaning. Anyway, you know why? Because Simon's literally trying to turn into one. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.